If you're planning to buy a home in Central Florida in 2026, there's one mistake I see buyers make over and over again. They assume they don't qualify for any help before even speaking to a lender, and that assumption alone costs people homes every single year. Here's the truth. Homebuyer programs in 2026 aren't just for first-time buyers, and many of them are more flexible than most people realize. Today, I want to walk you through the most relevant homebuyer programs available in Central Florida right now, who they're actually for, and the biggest misconceptions that are holding buyers back. For those of you new to the channel, I'm Brian Diaz. I'm a local real estate agent here in Central Florida, and I create these videos to help buyers and sellers make smart decisions using real-world data and local lender insight. Let's get right into it. First, let's clear up the biggest myth. Most buyers think that home buyer programs are only for first-time buyers. That's simply not true. Yes, there are first-time programs, but many options in 2026 are available to repeat buyers, buyers who've recently sold, buyers coming out of divorce, or buyers who've owned before but need flexibility today. A great example of this is the FHA loan. FHA loans are still a staple in the market. They allow for as little as 3.5% down, have more flexible credit guidelines, and are often ideal for buyers who want to preserve cash or are rebuilding their credit. But here's where it gets interesting. There are FHA options that allow buyers to structure help toward their down payment and closing costs, even if they're not first-time home buyers. And many buyers disqualify themselves before even asking if they qualify. That leads into down payment assistance program buyers often miss. Florida still offers state-backed assistance through Florida Housing. These programs can often be paired with FHA, VA, or even conventional loans. Income limits do apply, but I see buyers surprised all the time when they find out they actually qualify. Rates on these programs can be very competitive, and they can make the difference between waiting another year or buying now. Another option buyers are talking about more in 2026 is Movement Boost. This is an FHA-based option that can cover the entire 3.5% down payment, plus up to an additional 1.5% towards closing costs. It's structured as a repayable second lien available to both first-time and repeat buyers without income limits. This is especially helpful for buyers with solid income and credit who feel stuck because of cash. Now let's talk about a major Central Florida specific program. Florida Hometown Heroes. This program is still active and funded in 2026 with millions still available at the time of this recording. It can provide up to $35,000 towards down payment and closing costs, zero interest, structured as a second loan. It's designed for full-time workers in eligible occupations like teachers, healthcare workers, first responders, and other essential roles. Income and loan limits are county specific, but many local buyers, this is one of the strongest programs available. Next, let's talk about programs that apply beyond first-time buyers. One big challenge that buyers face is needing to sell their current home before buying the next one. This is where bridge loans and HELOC strategies come in. For homeowners with equity, these options can allow you to buy your next home first, avoid contingent offers, and then sell after. This can completely change how competitive your offer looks. And here's a misconception I hear all the time. You don't need to have your home paid off to qualify. Equity and credit matter far more than people realize. There are also more creative and underutilized options emerging. One newer FHA option allows buyers to finance a solar system into their purchase and receive a credit up to $13,000. That credit can be used towards your down payment, closing costs, paying down debt, or as money back in your pocket. It's a niche program, but for the right buyer, it can be a powerful tool. On the non-traditional side, non-qualified mortgage loans are becoming more common in 2026. These include bank statement loans, 1099 loans, and DSCR loans for investment properties. They're designed for buyers whose income doesn't fit neatly into a W-2 box, and they're helping a lot of buyers who thought homeownership was out of reach. Now let's address the biggest misconception I hear almost daily. I need 20% down. That's simply just not true. Programs are only for first-time home buyers. Not true. I can't buy until I sell. Often not the case. I make too much money to qualify for help, which is frequently wrong. And the biggest one of them all, I can't buy a home right now. In many cases, buyers have the credit, the income, and the options. They just haven't had the right conversation yet. If you're thinking about buying a home in Central Florida, the smartest first step isn't scrolling the listings, it's understanding what programs and strategies actually work for you. If you found this video helpful, please make sure to like and subscribe and share it with anyone that you know who plans to make a purchase in 2026. Shout out to Kristen Eck with Next Mortgage, Patrick McDaniel with Movement Mortgage, and Tara Allen with Fairway Home Mortgage. These are my local lenders and I work with them closely and confidently. I can recommend them. If you want help figuring out which programs actually fit your situation, reach out and I'm happy to connect you with the right lender and to build a clear plan forward. Thank you for watching and I'll see you on the next one.